Right, so Mark Gurman's given us information on a new iPad slash HomePod hybrid. And so let's delve into the details we know so far. But first, make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. And with that being said, let's just tuck in. Right, so the way Gurman describes his product is pretty interesting to say the least, because he says this Frankenstein device is going to be an iPad on a robotic arm that can move to follow the user around the room like the Amazon Echo Show. So I'm assuming that's where the center stage tech we have on the iPad Pro comes in, because that also tracks you and your movements. And so I'm assuming Apple's just going to take an iPad Pro and put it on a robotic stick and call it a day. Did anyone ask for this? Like, why do we need this? You see, I don't see the point in Apple making an Echo Show rival, because we already have the iPad. Why would you want an iPad stuck on a stick that you can't move around the house, and also is going to run a version of tvOS, I'm assuming? So why would you buy that instead of just going for an iPad for around $300 and just using the Home app to control your smart devices? That just seems like the better buy. So yeah, I just don't see the need for such a product. And also do remember, this will definitely be very, very expensive, because I can see Apple over-engineering the robotic arm and making it way more complicated than it really should be. And as for the speakers that should be similar to the HomePod, I can see Apple going overkill on that. And yeah, overall I can see this being $300 or maybe $400. And yet again, I ask you, why would you buy that instead of the budget iPad? That is a way more useful product. It can do everything this new smart home device will do, but of course, it's an iPad. You can do other things with it. It's definitely going to be a way better experience than this HomePod iPad hybrid. Also, I do think it's a bad idea aiming for the high-end market in general, because we know that Apple is behind Amazon and Google when it comes to smart home tech, and so I don't think Apple can convince consumers to spend $400 on this HomePod slash iPad hybrid when it's going to be powered by Siri. We know how bad Siri is, and it's not going to be that great of an experience, especially for the higher price. That was the issue with the original HomePod, because it sounded absolutely amazing, but the smart parts of a smart home device, that was where the HomePod was lacking. So yes, it was way too expensive, and well, Apple killed it off because it was a flop. And so I can see this new HomePod iPad hybrid following in the same footsteps if it's going to be outrageously expensive. Personally, if Apple wants to make it big in the smart home business, I think that number one, they should be focusing on the low-end market. Things like the HomePod mini, for example, that was a great device for the price. It offered pretty neat features, and the limitations of Siri was not a massive issue because it was pretty cheap. And so instead of this robotic arm nonsense, I think Apple should give us a cheap smart home device with a screen, something similar to the HomeHub, which I believe can be found for £100. And if Apple was to make a similar system, I think that's when you can justify the compromises that comes with an iPad that's going to be fixated in one place and also runs tvOS. But again, if Apple does fancy stuff and this can dance and move and do all kinds of pointless things, and then Apple charges a premium for those features, I don't think that's going to sell very well. So yes, I do not like this idea. I'm really hoping that Apple scraps this project and offers cheaper smart home devices instead. Also, it's about time Apple starts offering free smart home devices for those who use their services. That's why Amazon and Google have large market shares, because I'm assuming a ton of people have those Echo Dots and those Home Minis. Amazon and Google have been giving away for years. So yes, please do the same, Apple. Give away a HomePod mini when you sign up to Apple Music, or maybe for existing users. And I think that's another reason why they should stick to low-end hardware, because of course, those are inexpensive devices anyway, so Apple giving them away for free won't really have a massive effect on their revenue. And of course, once they get to use these free smart home devices, they can understand the Apple ecosystem benefits and the integration HomePod has with Apple devices, and so Apple's locking them in, which of course means they're going to be spending more on hardware and services from Apple in the near future. CS, while Mark Gurman says we could see this HomePod/iPad hybrid in 2023, I still think that Apple should go ahead and cancel it, so please, Timothy, it's not too late. Cancel the project. It's gonna flop like HomePod. Give us cheaper smart home devices instead. But guys, I want to hear your thoughts on this, so tell me in the comments below, would you buy this HomePod/iPad/Apple TV hybrid device? Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumors. Check out the video in the icon above on details regarding the iPhone SE 3. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.